high school was when I happened to write my first joke, but I didn't even um think of it as like a comedy context,
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like
sure.
it
Yeah.
was just saying something funny, and then retrospectively I realized, oh, that's when I wrote my first joke.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
and it was because like school lunch is like really gross, and they would have this beef stroganoff,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh, I hate beef stroganoff. I prefer stroganoff the beef.
You prefer the stroganoff to beef. You prefer to stroke off the beef. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
I
and
never thought
so
about beef stroganoff that way, but now I have. I don't like either. No, I'm just kidding.
okay.
I'm joking.
Um, oh, you do like
No, I mean, I suppose, you know what I mean. You got to do what you got to do. I suppose if you like the person, it's not so bad.
okay, that's good. Um, yeah, so and also I have to say, you remind me of um Penny Marshall, the director. Do people say that?
I've felt I have always felt a connection to her ever since
Mhm.
Laverne and Shirley. Plus, because she was like bigger,
Oh,
she was like a bigger chick, you know, and she was kind of rough around the edges and not very careful. Um, Masculine, a woman in a slacks. I don't know, but anyway, um, no, a little bit, but that's I've always related to her. So her energy and her vibe. And I
mhm.
have been told that. Yes, I have been told that. Actually, I went to an audition I met a casting director recently. I can't remember what the hell it was, but it was like a big person.
Oh,
Oh no, that's a lie. I keep lying. I remember now. You know how
okay.
you like you associate it with like how you made it, how you felt, and that was what it was.
Oh,
It was an agent that I went to go meet with that did sign me, and they said
oh,
that
cool.
you had when I auditioned, I had to do a monologue, you know, and this is only a couple of years ago, just
Oh, nice.
before the pandemic actually, so a few years ago,
Oh,
and I in LA, and he said, yeah, you're very Penny Marshall. He's like, you got a great Penny Marshall vibe. So again, that's recent, you know.
yeah.
Hopefully I'll have like a 1% of her career, just 1% of it, and I will have achieved nothing. I'm just kidding. Something.
Yeah.
So
Um,
thank you.
yeah.
Oh, we're back. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were kidding. Like,
I I was kidding.
but then you acted it so well when you were like, "Oh, we're back."
I'm
Never
sorry.
mind.
Sorry. Thought we went off
Okay.
air for a
It
second.
was very convincing. Okay, so yeah, I guess like I wanted to ask what um like without thinking, what are like, you know, your favorite movies, or just like movies that really had a profound effect on you that kind of changed you maybe?
Okay, I know those right away.
Okay.
There's well, the two that pop immediately. First is Ordinary People directed by
Okay.
Robert Redford with yeah.
1980 Best Picture, yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid so. And yeah, so that really affected me. I was remember being in the back seat of my parents' van in the last row with my like feet up on the window and like because I have five brothers and sisters and we all went out to see the movie and we came back home and I remember feeling like I couldn't talk, like I couldn't speak, and I was full of like emotion. Like it was like so if that's 1980, that means I was 15, I guess, or 14, somewhere in there. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's how old I am. And so but I remember being in the back of that van and thinking this felt so much like the pain that I was feeling inside me. Like it really, it was,
Wow.
yeah. And I don't want to get into specifics, but it was like, it kind of woke me up emotionally to what was actually going on inside me. Because, you know, as kids, we don't address like what's going on with us. We just sort of, "Ooh," you know, whatever, unconsciously
Yeah.
bop around. And so that movie woke me up emotionally, and that was intense, very intense. And then the second one, which was on the total opposite end of emotion, which was Young Frankenstein, and that is
Mhm.
probably my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen both those.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Um,
I'm grateful for that.
No, yeah, I love um like movies before my time also. And also it's funny, I was also 15 when I was woken up by movies with 2001: A Space Odyssey, because I realized that movies could be an art form and weren't just these commercial pieces of crap sold to us to entertain us,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought